you could call it getting into your heart a little bit. You could call it a little bit of preach, a little bit of passion.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think your church and us as just a spiritual family is really has a grace to address in this kind of cultural moment we find ourselves in, right? Like what's burning in you?
So in terms of the cultural moment that we find ourselves in, it's very, very unique. And I think one of the things that we have a great opportunity to address is unity. Unity. And we see biblically that that's what Christ came to do. The Bible says he came to destroy the dividing walls, to make the two one. Okay? And what I recognize is that those walls are strong. And two, to become one requires a lot of work. And so I know this is something we espouse to, but I believe it's something that we're candid about, and we try our best to live it out, is living together and having these conversations. I remember having just the opportunity just to come and I thank you for this, and I don't know how other people received it, but just to be able to share in the midst of everything that's going on, be it, was it George Floyd? I can't remember when it was. There was some racial tension in our nation. The reality is that I wasn't trying to just share my feelings as a Black man. The reality is I was just trying to make sure that we understand that this is our reality. This is our reality. It's not, for me, it's not a color thing. It's a sin thing, right? It's a how do we begin to address the things that are going on in our heart? Because truly, if this is a picture of what is taking place in our nation, then it might be at the heart of what our nation is really dealing with. And so unity is something that people can talk about, but you have to really live it out. And so just that candidness, that openness, that honesty, not knowing and not having all of the answers, but at least loving one another to be able to approach those things. And so I think that heart of diversity, which we communicate and we talk about, is something that we've been given the privilege. We've been given the privilege to truly walk it out and hopefully be an example for someone. And you see that expressed in so many different ways. I see politics, I see all of this. And we just live in a world right now where I call it subjective reasoning. Truth is subject to my reasoning and how I see things and how I view it, but we know that Jesus is the truth. And so it's pulling us back to this place where whatever it is that makes us different can be blended together in the truth of who Christ is. And so that's why I love it. And that's why I love these moments with us. Man, you are a boy from Oregon. I'm a boy from South Phoenix. And we work together in our relationship, right? And that's a beautiful thing.
Two more different places.
Come on. Yeah. But God allowed us to build a relationship with one another and express Christ in that. So I believe that's something that we get to address.
No, it's really good.